Hello everyone, welcome to Mr. Naylor's class. I'm Mr. Naylor, and today what we're going to talk about is how to name polynomials based on the highest degree that they have and the number of different terms. Okay, so let's take a look at a couple of examples. Let's say we have x squared plus 3. The first thing that we want to do when we name these polynomials, and all a polynomial is just one term or more, that's an expression. So we want to name this polynomial right here, and we're going to first name it based on its highest degree. Its highest degree is squared, a 2. So it's a quadratic, and there's 2 different terms. So if there's 2 different terms, then it's a binomial. So the way we would name it is a quadratic binomial. Let's take a look at another one. Let's say we have x to the third plus 2x plus 5. Again, we would name this based on its highest degree or exponent and the number of different terms that it has. Now, when we name it based on the number of different terms it has, we want to make sure that it's simplified. We've done all the adding we can, all the subtracting, all the multiplying, and all the dividing possible. And here we have, there's no like terms here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look and see what's the highest degree. Here the highest degree is a 3. If the highest degree is a 3, then it's cubic. And there's 3 different terms. 3 different terms is a trinomial. So it's a cubic trinomial. All right? Now let's take a look at a couple more examples. Here we have the number 2. So if we had to name the number 2, it has no exponent. So if it has no exponent, it's to the power of 0. It's a constant. Then when we go over here, it's a constant monomial. It's got 1 term. Constant monomial. Now here, let's take a look at this one. X to the 4th. Let's change that. Let's say x squared. X squared, the highest exponent is quadratic. It's 2. But there's 1 term, so it's a quadratic monomial. Highest exponent of 2 right here, and only 1 term. Let's do another one. (5x squared plus 10). 5x squared plus 10, the highest exponent is 2. So it's quadratic. And how many different terms does it have? It has 2 different terms. So it's a binomial. It's a quadratic binomial. Let's take a look at another one. 10x to the third. 10x to the third, the highest degree is 3, so it's cubic, and there's only 1 term, so it's a monomial. So it's a cubic monomial. So now, we only have up to the highest degree 3, and we only have up to the highest number of terms 3. Let's say it has more than those. Generally, if it has more degrees, higher degree than 3, and if it has more terms than 3, generally it's not very common. So what we would do is we would say that if it has something like 5x to the 4th plus 2, the highest degree isn't listed. So when the highest degree isn't listed, we would say that's a 4th degree. And then how many terms are there? There's 2 different terms, so it's a 4th degree binomial. Now, what if there's more than 3 terms? Let's say we have x to the 6th plus x to the 5th plus 3x squared plus 10. Here we have a higher degree than 3, 6, and then we have more terms than 3. There's 4 terms. So if there's more than a higher degree than 3, we name it based on whatever number it is, degree. So a 6th degree and if it's more than 3 different terms, we just call it a polynomial. So a 6th degree polynomial. All right, now, I'm going to write 2 on the board. I want you to try them. So let's say we have 3x to the 3rd plus 2x squared. And then let's say we have 10x to the 7th plus 5x squared plus 10. Go ahead and name these based on the highest degree and the number of different terms. Pause the video. When you're done trying it, unpause the video, and then I'm going to do the answer, and let's see if we come up with the same answer. Ready? Okay, let's take a look at the first one. The first one, we're going to name it based on the highest degree. The highest degree is 3, so it's a cubic, and then the number of different terms. It's got 2 different terms. 2 different terms is binomial. So it's a cubic binomial. Let's take a look at the second one. The second one, we're going to name it based on the highest degree, 7. It's more than 3. So when it's more than 3, we call it whatever number it is degree. It's a 7th degree. Now we're going to look at how many terms there are. There's 3 different terms. When there's 3 different terms, we call it a trinomial. It's a 7th degree trinomial. So that is how we name polynomials based on the highest degree and the number of different terms. Thanks for watching the video. Please like and subscribe so you never miss another one, and we'll see you in the next one.